Yeah, people do think we're beefing.
You guys
We've
hate
never
each
beefed.
other?
No. What should I feed into it? Yeah, we hate each other.
Oh my god. It's so upsetting.
Yeah, I know. I can't sleep.
For you too?
No, I can't sleep at all.
Was
I'm
it
in
awkward when you guys all did that video for Tara the other day? It must have been so sad.
Yeah, it was tough because like the beef was so strong. But
Yeah, it was like really awkward. and
Tara was the
uncomfortable.
middleman in that group.
She had to calm you guys down.
Yeah, there was a couple times we had to turn off the camera because we were just like.
I mean, I'm just collecting stuff. I'm trying to get everybody to sign something. And
Yeah, dude, your collection of signatures has grown so much. I was just looking at that.
Can you sign my Johnnie Guilbert action
No.
figure?
Oh yeah, you did buy one. That's so nice. That is so nice of you. No. Yes, I would
What
love
color?
to.
Gray or black?
Whatever you prefer. Probably black would show up better than gray, I would assume. Yes, that's so cool.
I don't know, like best podcast I've ever been on. I know
Yeah.
it's only been like 30 seconds in, but I feel like we really hit it.
Well, I mean, I've been on it once before, so
Right.
yes. Okay, sorry. I'm really bad at spelling.
Do you have two signatures? One for your when you sign checks and one for autographs? Are they the same?
I don't. I do because well, pretty much when I sign checks, I just practically write my name in cursive, and that was originally like my signature. But then when I moved to like people recognizing me more and more and stuff, I just started kind of like writing my name and then like putting a heart and then an arrow. Also, my face piercing just came out the other day, rejected, so I have to get that pierced again for the third time.
Should we have Grace do it?
Yeah, no. Maybe, I don't know. I don't think she would want to. Maybe, I don't know. I have to wait a little bit to get it back in, but it's fun.
So you didn't really care for anyone at Coachella?
It's like, no, not really too many. I mean, like the Misfits I wanted to see, but like it's so hot, so I didn't. And like, it does get a little complicated because people like will come up to us, so it's like, then it, like I don't know. I just I did want to see like Weezer, and I saw like one song by them. It's just so crowded.
You didn't even see Jimmy Eat World?
No, I really wanted to see Jimmy Eat World. No one like, it gets complicated because you're with people and they have their people they want to see, or they just don't feel like moving around at that moment, or I don't feel like moving around. So, yeah, Coachella. It's like I respect it. I get like people like it. I don't really care for it that much unless they want me to play because it's
Then I love them.
Yeah, like we were lucky enough to have the artist pass and like be hooked up in that way and have golf cart that would like bring us there and stuff, and it was still like a very extremely hot, and like every time I went there I just felt so covered in dirt. I don't know how people do it, like in general. Like props to you, like that is tough. But yeah, people love it. If they love it, they love it.
It was my first one, and I'm completely blown away from what I thought it was going to be.
It's insane. It's also like crazy to see how many people like that are like there, like people that are known as well. Like it's like holy shit. Like we saw Louis Tomlinson and talked to him for a second. Well, we didn't really talk to him. We attempted to talk to him for a second, and even that was just like holy shit. But also I was kind of desensitized to it. I was just like, oh, that's because like then you'd look around and you see like Corey in the house walking around smoking. So
I saw Will Ferrell. He just walked up right behind us.
Will Ferrell was there. I didn't see him, but and then I when I was backstage, like there was a second. The coolest one was Billy from Green Day was right next to me, and I was the only one in my group to notice. Like he was right there, and I was like, huh. Like I mean, like at this point, I've seen a lot of like people at this, but like he's like, been in my life since I was a kid. Like so, it's it was cool. I think I'm taller than him, so.
Did you like nudge him?
No, I didn't.
Call him straight
I
up?
wish. I feel like he's one of those people I could have actually like asked to like get a photo with or like talk to, but I just didn't want to bug people. Seeing them is cool enough.
The next festival coming up is When We Were Young, and Never Shout Never's performing.
Yeah, that's gonna be really interesting.
You haven't talked to him or anything, have you?
No, I don't really know him. Like I mean, I've met him like when we were on Warped Tour when I was younger and stuff. I was the young guy on Warped Tour, like way too young to be on there. Like he would be around occasionally, and like I was a fanboy, and but no, I don't really know him. Like there's been no communication.
Like what's his set gonna be? Is it gonna be just him with a uke, a
No
guitar?
idea. I have no idea, but we're all wondering. Like I talked to Andy Leo from Crown of the Empire about it. He's interested, and my friend Damon Fizzy, and all these people. Like so many people know him. Like also, like even my girlfriend, like she knew of him like when she was younger and stuff, and she was like, just like he had such an impact on the music scene, and like he was kind of if he was still going super hard, he would be like such a legend. Like so, we'll see. I'm very interested in his set and Panic! The Disco set.
Because they're doing their debut album,
They're
right?
doing their first album, and they broke up. They haven't played in like 2 or 3 years. So, and that's the first album I bought was Pretty Odd, and I remember seeing I Write Sins and all these like music videos on MTV. So, yeah, it'd be really cool. And like same with Never Shall Never though. Like I remember like growing up and watching Silent Library and seeing like The Ready Set and Never Shall Never and Old Time Low and all these bands on it. So some cool like nostalgia to all that.
And then Ready Set wrote your album, no?
He wrote with me on my first album in 2018.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, I want to do a song with him. I haven't hit him up, but he's a really nice guy, and I've also known him for a while. I've actually gotten to know him to some degree though. Like Never Shall Never, I don't know. Like we might know like he might know my name. Like, but you know. We're not like kicking it.
This episode is brought to you by BetterHelp. Give online therapy a try at betterhelp.com/lightweight and get on your way to being your best self. Let's talk numbers. Traditional therapy can be very costly. It can be anywhere from $100 to $250 per session, and that adds up quick. With BetterHelp online therapy, you can save up to 50% just per session. With BetterHelp, you pay a flat fee weekly, which saves you big on cost and time. Therapy should feel accessible, not like a luxury. With online therapy, you get quality care at a price that makes sense, and you can have help with anything from anxiety to everyday stress. I've benefited myself from online therapy because in the past, it's very hard to deal with certain situations, and I need an outside person to bounce my thoughts off of, and especially to get their perspective on things. And that person can help you deal with your situations. With over 30,000 therapists, BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy platform, having served over 5 million people globally. And it's convenient too. You can join a session with the click of a button, helping you fit therapy into your busy life, plus switch therapists at any time. Your well-being is worth it. Visit betterhelp.com/lightweight to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/lightweight. So get started with BetterHelp today. Listen, summer's coming around the corner and I have something very important to share with you. Nutrient-dense meals are vital to your health, but they don't have to be boring. Cook Unity has fresh flavors for every diet, including keto, gluten-free, and GLP-1 balance. Their all-star chefs craft each meal with local, in-season ingredients and high in protein, fiber, and unsaturated fats. They send fresh, never frozen meals delivered directly to your door, all at a fraction of usual cost and time. So go to cookunity.com/lightweight or enter the code lightweight before you check out for 50% off your first week. I don't have to sacrifice for really low-calorie diets that don't taste good at all. I'm able to go on Cook Unity and pick what I need for my needs. Their food is prepped by all-star chefs, including Food Network alums, James BRIT Award winners, and acclaimed restaurateurs, balancing flavor and nutrition in small batch meals sent fresh. And you can browse the menu by protein, chef, cuisine, or dietary needs to personalize your own menu and find new favorites. So again, go to cookunity.com/lightweight or enter code lightweight before checkout for 50% off your first week. That's 50% off your first week by using code lightweight or going to cookunity.com/lightweight today. Did you know that there's an online cannabis company that ships federally legal THC right to your door? And they found a way to combine THC with carefully selected functional ingredients to target nearly every mood and health concern you can think of. I'm talking about Mood.com's incredible line of functional gummies, and you can get 25% off your first order at Mood.com with promo code lightweight. Mood's functional gummies are optimized to kick in as little as 15 minutes. So whether that's Magic Mind gummies for deep work and creativity, PMS support to ease cramps and balance mood swings, or their sexual euphoria gummies to help you feel ready for action and turn every touch into a full body experience. Mood's functional gummies combine premium federally legal THC with targeted botanicals to help you get in the perfect mood, usually in as little as 15 minutes. And everything ships discreetly to your door. Best of all, not only is every Mood product backed by a 100-day satisfaction guarantee, but as I mentioned, listeners get 25% off their first order with code lightweight. So head to Mood.com, find the functional gummy that matches exactly what you're looking for, and let Mood help you discover your perfect mood. And don't forget to use the code lightweight when you check out to save 25% off your first order. And then to keep it on the music stuff, you're playing Warped Tour.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I honestly keep on forgetting.
Really?
Because like so much other shit is happening, dude. Like so much. But yeah, I am playing Warped Tour. That's gonna be cool. Like, well, also before that, I'm playing a couple shows in May, and they're all almost sold out. The only one that's not sold out is New York, but it's close. But we sold out like it's just me playing with my band, and it was 2 London shows, and then New York, and then Chicago. I think we're doing 2 shows. And
Wow, you sold out London?
London shows? I mean, like, yeah, we sold out 2 London. London was the one that was pulling the most. I've never played London.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so, and that's like a bigger venue. I mean, it's not big. It's like 500 cap, 400 cap, but like that's
a
like
lot of people.
Yeah, it's like just this run is just to test like me playing shows on my own and seeing the draw and stuff because the last tour I just did was with Palais Royale, and before that I didn't play ever with a full band. Besides I did a one-off show in LA. Yeah, in the Moroccan it was called. So
Wow.
but I'm getting into it. I think it's cool. It's just like I don't like it's just hard. It's hard to balance the YouTube side of things and social media with the touring part of it.
Because they're both so time consuming.
So time consuming. And then also when you're touring as well, like I work on a lot of music that takes like it takes time to like actually get all the parts to release it. So
the production of
like
it?
there's the production, then you have to get the artwork, then you have to like you have collab songs, you have to figure out that, then you have music videos you want to do and the title and all that stuff you have to figure out. But right now I'm really close to having that all figured out for the new album. So that's all. It's all done. It's all recorded, and we just finished a music video for another song that is coming out. My girlfriend directed it, and like it was the biggest crew I've ever had because she like knows all these TV people. So she like it was very legit, and we shot it in like a church. And it was with this artist named Swayco, who's
I know Swayco.
He's fantastic, and
is he on the song?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, he actually brought me this song, and then I think I might have touched up on like my verse a little bit, but he brought me he had it done for like 2 years or something, he said, and yeah, I came in to write with him, and it just worked so well. It's such a pop song, but we're both like really emo, and then like the church aesthetic with it is really funny and cool, and it looks really nice. So
when's that expected to come out?
Probably early May. We have the artwork for it now. The video's done. We're just getting it colored, and that's it. So I'm just like, and then we have to wait like a 2-week period or so we can submit it to all the streaming platforms. And my management want to like pitch it out, which I've never had, but they're gonna try to pitch it out to people, and hopefully it does well. I think it's everyone I've shown like actually goes like, this song feels like it's like mainstream, which is cool, and I genuinely agree. I think it's easier for me to agree on that too because it's very different. It's more pop, and then it's also, but still emo because that's just natural. But it's something I didn't fully write on my own either. So it's like I can compliment it without being like this or so. I'm excited for that one to drop.
Do you get the same feeling when you're releasing a music video versus a YouTube video?
No. Well, with music videos, I always try to do what's it called, like the premiere feature on YouTube. So it's like you see, it's like a live stream version of the video coming out, and that's kind of still recent. But yeah, so you'll see like the live chat go, and like sometimes I think my biggest one I've had was like 8K people watching at once or something. I'm like, holy shit, like that's so cool. And but no, I think I don't know, because I've been working on a lot of videos, and I've had some in the past too that are really like more of the, I guess, like event ones that are exciting, that are bigger projects, and those ones do hit really well too. Like they make you feel really excited and like in love with what you're doing. So I do get it. It's just a different type of art though.
Right.
Which is funny to call YouTube video art because I'm just making perverted jokes and messing with items. But
hey,
yeah.
You get to meet Edwin.
Edwin. Oh, you saw Edward or whatever?
Oh, Edward?
I just posted that. Yeah, that was funny. That my editor was so funny with that because we edited that in like a day too, or well, he did.
He was just so invested. He wanted to see what was really going on.
I know, and I got overstimulated and I cut it off too quick. Yeah, this guy named Edward just randomly came up to me in a video at Walmart, and my editor added like a circle around him and like cheering, like everyone knows who he is. Like, oh my god. It's so funny. So
I was really hoping he'd be a recurring character.
I was saying to my friend that like it would be so funny for like doing like a Target video and he just randomly appears again for 2 seconds. He just keeps on appearing. I feel like he'd be down, honestly. But I didn't keep in contact. So if it happens naturally, it happens.
Is it weird filming now by yourself?
It's not that weird. It's a little difficult, but like it's not that weird. I mean, my camera guy, like editor, like he films with me and stuff, and like yeah, I mean, like I don't know. I've been filming a lot of stuff that's been like on the back burner right now, and like we're just waiting to release it, and it's going to be really cool, and it's the best stuff I've ever made.
Really?
Yeah, like when it comes to YouTube content for my channel, like it's the best stuff, and like yeah, I mean, it's like, I don't know. I mean, like, I still film with, like, we just did a video with Tara, like, and me and Jake, like, so I don't know, like, it's
so crazy seeing her in Zumiez.
oh, yeah, we were just, yeah, I think in that video we went there, yeah, and she was there. I know, I'm jealous, but you know, that's the dream. I got to get there next. But yeah, good for her. She's fucking like crushed it. So
Is it easier for you to bounce off people in front of camera, or are you just naturally by yourself?
I think like the only thing that's hard for me for the most part is if I'm in a bad mood, of course, but also like ideas can be like, you know, but I don't think I have too much of, I don't know. It's easier with other people. Yeah, it is. A conversation happens.
Right.
So otherwise I'm just like, because even with my video I just filmed, like my camera guy's like, you know, filming or talking to me and stuff in it. So that helps. It's still kind of a banter going on. So yeah.
Are there any other videos that you really want to do?
I'm kind of like, I don't know, maybe I'll do another scary video with Sam and Colby or something. That'd be cool. Get
Those
out
don't
there.
freak you out at all?
No, they're horrifying for sure.
Would Grace do it?
I think she would. Yeah, I think she would love to. Yeah.
Oh, God.
But like she's, you know, she believes in that stuff a little bit too. So
Do you believe in it?
I believe that I get scared in scary places and uncomfortable, but I also I think like, yeah, I do kind of believe in like energy or something maybe. And I think because I like am very in touch with my emotions. I'm a very emotional guy. Maybe I connect with like those things, but I can't say that it's like 100%. I don't know, but I definitely get scared and had moments that I'm like, what the fuck happened?
It just terrifies me because if something sticks to you, what am I going to do? Call a poltergeist and ask them to get rid of it?
My biggest thing is like, yes, you would, ideally, but like my
I don't know who to call.
I don't know, Ghostbusters. I always get scared that I'm gonna see something and no one else is gonna see it, and then I'm gonna be the one that's like, what the fuck, and then everyone else is gonna be like, what are you talking about, dude? Like, God, you're such a baby. So that scares the hell out of me, and then I get in my head, and it's just, yeah. Like when I did the one with Jake and Sam and Colby, that was truly a very scary place to be at.
Where was that one?
Some like bumfuck nowhere place, like in a forest with like, it was like a hospital of some sort, like a mental hospital or something that was abandoned for years. And
Obviously.
like they left like people's stuff there. Like there was literally everyone's stuff was left there, and like a lot of people died there. Like I guess like a pretty good amount. Like it was truly weird, and there was bats everywhere. There was like 4 buildings or something, massive buildings. And we were there until like 6 a.m. or so.
Did you sneak into those things?
No, not that one.
You get the permits?
That one, well, I mean, I don't handle it, but Sam and Colby like had like the actual people like let us do it.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, they were able to have that, but it was truly scary.
In my hometown, we had a mental asylum that got abandoned as well.
Yeah.
And I became friends with the local news network.
Okay.
And they wanted us to go in and film it. And the first building that we broke into to get in was where they have all the bodies.
Oh, wow.
And all the little numbered tags were just all over the floor.
They have that in a mental hospital? Like they had like the little like, did you pull them out like a pizza?
Yes.
Pull them out like a pizza tray?
Exactly. Like you just cooked them.
Wow. That's yeah, luckily this one did not have that, but there was some really weird shit. Like there was some like the crazy chairs, and it's just weird. But I find it fascinating, you know?
Yeah.
But when it gets nighttime and you're out there and stuff, it's very scary. And I just get anxious. But yeah.
How was this past tour?
It was good. It was
Did anything crazy happen?
Crazy, not.
You didn't get hit by a bus?
No buses. I kind of just like played the show and got more comfortable over time, and like I ate food. Yeah, I would go to like a lot of comic stores, like toys and stuff like that with my free time. That was what I would do. No, nothing crazy happened. I mean, like maybe a couple interesting like fan experiences. Like there was, you know, I would meet people before Palais, who were the band that was headlining, would go on. And so I would try to meet as many people for like 30 minutes or so at my merch table. And then I'd be like, okay, guys, I have to go, and like give everyone high fives at least. But like some moms were very like adamant about me being a bad guy for not being able to meet everyone. And I'm like, I'm sorry. Like I could give hugs and stuff, and I would try to do that. And yeah, like it was just like this one mom followed me with like one of our flags and like of like me, Jake, and Tara. And I would have loved to sign it, but I couldn't. And then I like went to the green room because I don't want to meet people while a band's performing. It's rude.
Right.
It's a respect thing. And yeah, she was just waiting out there for probably 10 to 15 minutes, very adamantly. And I eventually I had like the security like just grab the flag and like bring it into the green room, and I signed it. And I was like, you know, because I don't want to take away, but I also like I do want to meet everyone. I want to give them, you know, that interaction, and I want them to have a good time, but I can't like be disrespectful to the band.
No, because you don't want to pull the crowd away from their stage.
Yeah, it's just not. That's not what's supposed to happen and stuff. And like, you know, me meeting people is just like a bonus thing that I'm doing just because I want to, and it's cool, and I try my best. It does get me very sick though. I got sick probably 3 times on this tour.
Because you're meeting so many people.
I would assume that added to it, and like it was very cold. We started in like Portland, and then we went to Canada, and then just all North America. It was good though. I mean, like the crowds were good sizes. I think it was like usually around like, I don't know, 700 people or something. Like, so it was full in there, and it was, I think we did like 25 shows or something.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Are you gonna have a tent at Warped Tour?
I want to, yeah. Like, yeah, I gotta sell merch.
So it's like literally the Warped Tour back in the day.
I have no idea, but like I'm gonna try to have a tent or something. Otherwise, I'm just gonna have my t-shirts on the ground and be like, "Hey guys," and then I'll try to meet people as well. But also like, there's probably gonna be a day or so like where I'll meet people, and then there'll be like maybe some moments where I'm trying to like also have like the Warped Tour experience. And I think I'm gonna have my camera guy film it all.
I mean, your tour vlog was really fun going around the Airbnb.
Thank you. I thought it was so good too. Like just like all the they were really long. They were like an hour each.
Like that'd be so fun to see your day.
That's what I've always been like MGK did that, and a lot of artists like did like tour vlogs, and I always found it so fun and like interesting because there's like the natural humor to it, but also it's like interesting to see people like live this experience. So
especially your perspective because you're performing it.
Yeah, I would get anxious pretty often, but some nights I was better. Making sure it's all good.
Yeah, you look beautiful.
Thank you. What was it called? It's with Warped Tour though. I got a message from Andy Biersack though, and he's gonna try to watch my set, so that'd be really cool.
Is there anyone at Warped Tour, if you caught them watching your set, where you just freak out?
Well, the first one I played like one-off show or whatever, and I got really sick before it as well. Like literally the day of, couldn't sing. It was in 2018, and like the Ready Set was watching me, and this was when I was kind of new to like really knowing him. And then you know, a couple other people, Palais, before I knew Palais, like Remington was there, and there was a couple other people. But yeah, anyone that, I don't know, I never really thought about people actually being like interested in checking out my set, and I assumed if they were, they'd be like, why is this YouTuber guy playing a set? Let me see if it's shit. So, but I'm sure I'm just being like harsh. I guess I'd have to look at the lineup, but I mean, like quite honestly though, if any artist was watching me, I'd be very honored, because like that's really really cool. Like it's, in a way, it's kind of different, I guess, than like a viewer or like someone like watching me, because it's somebody also in the atmosphere of the music world like that does it, like taking their time to watch me. So
it surprised me that you didn't even want to see people at Coachella just to see other performances.
I do, in the sense of like for like a song or two, but like I don't like the crowds, and I don't like the heat and like
the sun.
Yeah, it's just like it's a lot. And like there was artists like I really wanted to see Yo Gabba Gabba, but I didn't get to. I only got to meet them, which I was very grateful for. I've never really seen their show, but I know they had My Chem and Taking Back Sunday on, and Jimmy Eat World. So
oh yeah, they did have Taking Back Sunday on.
They've had a lot of emo artists.
We All Love Our Pets.
Yeah.
It's a great song.
I really wish that they brought out like My Chem during their set. It'd be so funny.
That would have been insane.
That's when they like, you know, really come to Coachella and shit. Yeah, no, it's I mean I'm interested in seeing artists, but also like I think a lot of me likes to just like would rather just see it at home. But there is a different atmosphere to seeing it live. It's just crowded though.
Right.
You need to have a good spot, and that's sometimes hard, especially at Coachella.
Yeah.
When it gets like to the headliners like Green Day and like Post Malone and stuff, it gets really hard.
We got pushed out of Charlie XCX real quick.
Oh really?
There's so many people.
I was in the front at that one for a little bit, but I couldn't see her. I just could hear her.
Speaking of homes,
Yeah.
You just got a new home.
Oh yeah. Like so pretty much after right during tour I bought a home.
During tour. Did you see
yeah.
it when you
Yeah, I saw it a little bit before. I bought a house and like it's still very close to Jake, just so you know. People know that we're not separated in that regard. And yeah, it's been really nice decorating it and stuff. It's getting a lot more there, and now my girlfriend is much more close to me because I had to go to her apartment all the time because she had a couple instances. She lived in an area where like she had to walk her dog, and like she would walk her dog sometimes at night, and some people were really creepy and like scary and like saying bad things. So then from that point on, I would go to her apartment every single night because I didn't feel comfortable with her walking her dog alone. And then yeah, eventually me getting a home and stuff, it was just like we moved in together, and now I got 2 cats now and a dog, and it's been nice.
Your house looks beautiful from the
Thank you, yeah.
From the little kitchen that I saw.
The kitchen is nice, yeah. The kitchen was very important for me to have like an open kitchen table. Jake and I have talked about that before. It's very important for filming. It has a lot of like windows, the house, which is nice, like ceiling windows and all that. And yeah, I've been decorating it. It's been getting really nerdy. Like the garage, I'm filling up with like action figures on the wall, and then I just bought this like Batman Beyond like original art from the creator at this convention I went to, and like all this nerdy shit I'm just putting all over it.
What kind of nerdy shit are you into?
Anything. I mean, I have like literally I have posters of Grace's dad's like movies in our hallway now. They're not hung up yet. I've only seen Sleepy Hollow that he's in. I've never seen any of the other ones. But I have like a Starship Trooper one and like Tarzan and all these like things. And then I have one of Grace's thing, like Stranger Things one, because we're like she's like, they're not like as like, I don't know. I just think it's fucking cool. I'm just like, that's sick. And like I like to show off things that people have accomplished and been a part of, and I do it for myself too. Like I have like some cool stuff that I like, my action figure and shit like that, or that I want to hang up because it's cool. I don't know.
What other like brands are you collecting? Like Batman?
I don't really collect. I only like Batman Beyond, really. But no, I mostly like just like scary monster stuff. Yeah, or like Toxic Avenger. I really like. He's like they're making a new one that's coming out in like August. But
did you see Terrifier?
Yeah, I've seen Terrifier. I saw Terrifier 1 when it like was like no one really knew about it, like because it was back when it was in Redbox. You remember those? Yeah. So it was like, yeah, I saw that, and ever since then I checked them out. But I think the first one is my favorite still.
The third one was so gory.
Yeah, I felt like I honestly think in order like is how I like them the most right now. But I am interested in seeing where the franchise goes, and it's really cool to see like a low budget film become such a high budget and popular franchise. And then like, and then they're so smart. They like just did a song with Ice Nine Kills and stuff. Like they're so good at just like taking advantage of what's there and like being like, fuck yeah, we'll do it. And I mean, quite honestly, that's very like Freddy Krueger of them too. Like Freddy Krueger was like doing like showing cameos in music videos and TV shows and stuff too. So they're really keeping that alive.
Oh, I didn't know Freddy Krueger did that.
Oh yeah, for sure. He did a lot of like, I don't remember what band, but he like did a whole music video, and then like he just like had a lot of like features. I mean, and like comedy shows and stuff like that. So I think it's cool to do that. It's fun.
Last time you were here, you didn't have a girlfriend.
No.
Now you do.
Yeah.
How'd you guys meet?
I met her freaking how long ago? I think it was 2023. I met her, Amaranth? She's like a streamer. She was like a hot tub streamer. She randomly had this small party. This is before I lived with, it might have been 2022 actually. It was before I lived with Jake. So yeah, it was probably 2022. I went to that party, and for a second, Grace came up to me and talked to me because her friend her friend thought I was cute. So then she just like was like, I'm gonna go talk to him for you or whatever, and just she said hi to me and stuff, and I was instantly like, she was very smiley and like happy vibes, and I was like, wow, she's really pretty and cool. And then and I just felt like a loser at the time. I didn't feel like cool enough to be in that atmosphere of that world, like around like XQC and all these streamers. I was like, why am I like here?
Did you think I'm gonna make this girl my girlfriend one day?
I really wanted to. I thought she was really cute. But no, I didn't necessarily know, but I'm happy it worked out. I did think about her for quite some time. Like, but after that party, I eventually like realized I was like, oh shit, that was the girl that was on Stranger Things. I didn't even notice at the time. And then we started following each other and stuff. And, we didn't really talk though. Yeah. I like eventually like said like hi to her or whatever. Like I tried to like be like, oh, do you want to hang out and stuff? And she was like, oh, I'm currently like seeing someone. She wasn't like in a relationship, but she was like talking to someone. And so then I was like, fuck. I asked her to go get coffee, and I don't even like coffee.
But you had to, because where else are you gonna go?
I'm very happy that we ended up together, and I'm happy that yeah. So pretty much like you're like, fuck, I don't even remember the timeline. I'm so bad with everything right now. My brain's so mumble jumbled. Last year though, she hit me up about emo night, and then we went to emo night, and then yeah, and then I started kissing her. And then I like literally since then, like every day I've hung out with her.
Really?
Pretty much. I mean, like there's been, once I went on tour and stuff, there was like moments I wasn't around her, but yeah.
What do you guys do in your downtime?
Right now we watch a lot of shows and stuff. I play video games and stuff. I mean, like we like to go out, but we've been so busy lately with like getting the house ready and like, just like I've been like also filming so much and everything. So it's been a lot of just like getting groceries and stuff, really just like adult kind of shit, just being in each other's company, really. Like there hasn't been like anything like super, I mean, God, where were we just? Oh, we were just at Coachella together. Like there's so many things that happen, but my brain literally can't remember what even happened yesterday because I'm just like, go, 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 go. So it's just been, we do a lot of things. I just can't remember most of it because my brain just is scattered. Like tomorrow we're getting massages and like going on a little date and stuff. And
did you guys watch White Lotus?
She has. I didn't.
You didn't?
No, but
so good.
She was trying to get that one of the girls from that in like the music video that I just filmed with Swaco. That was supposed to be one of the people, but schedules didn't work.
Dang.
So yeah, so she had to be the girl, which she didn't really want to be because people will just be like, oh, of course.
I mean, the last music video you just did was really good with her.
Yeah. She just doesn't want people to be like, oh, she's always in the music videos. But like, I'm like, when you're an actress and you're pretty and like, I like being around you, so I'm happy with it. But
kind of works.
It totally works. But like, I get where she's coming from though, because like people are mean, you know. So
right.
It's like, yeah, people have been ruthless. So
it felt like a real music video.
Mm-hmm.
As if you'd see like 5 or 10 years ago.
Oh, the fake positivity one you're talking about? Yeah, that one, like, I mean, there's a couple things I wish I kind of did differently with it, but like that one was just like a really happy, beachy kind of song, but still emo.
But even like with her like in the foreground and then you in the background like playing.
Yeah. It was very,
those were all really cool shots.
Nostalgic, kind of just like camcorder kind of vibe, and then she kills me.
Uh-huh.
So I kind of wanted that Jennifer's Body kind of thing. I've always loved like romance with murder.
It had that vibe.
Yeah, that's
entirely.
I just wish we like I in that video I like last minute we kind of like added that I was supposed to be poisoned and it didn't come across very well that I was poisoned, so I wish we like did that a little better, but all in all it was, it was good. I think that happens a lot with productions, especially when like, everything I do is independent right now. It's always been funded by me, so I mean me and like, people that support me.
Right.
So yeah, it's there's always like little things I wish I could have. Oh, I should have probably done this a little better, but you just release it, you move on, and go work on the next one and learn.
Previously, there were a lot of record labels interested, but you haven't wanted to do anything with them.
I had a lot of meetings with them, like when Zombie came out, which I never thought Zombie was like anything that would get attention. I mean, it's still not like the biggest song. It has 11 million streams, but for me, that's the current biggest. A lot of labels were hitting me up though. It was doing well on TikTok. It was getting a lot of plays. And yeah, so I had like meetings with like Warner and Atlantic and all these, and like smaller ones as well. Pretty much everyone. But I kind of was like, one, these all feel the same, and two,
the record labels feel the same.
The meetings, the conversations, yeah, it all felt the same. And that's not me trying to be a dick. It's just true. it's just how it is. And I just felt scared of them. Because I just have heard so many horror stories of labels. I don't want to be controlled. I don't want to like have something I'm passionate about not be able to come out because somebody's saying it's not the right time,
Right.
or like, oh, we're gonna scrap this album. I don't want that. So I said I'm just gonna keep on doing it on my own.
That's crazy that they're not even in the position to adjust how they want to present it to you.
I'm sure they are. Like, that's just from my mind. That's not something they said to me. This is just like from my knowledge of like hearing other artists in the past talk about it and stuff. And I just didn't really feel like it's the way. I've been hearing about like a lot of like artists now are doing like this thing where like these labels or something will like help you fund your album, and then they'll take a percentage of it, but they're not like, you're not signed to them. They just help fund your project, and then they do that. So that's what a lot of people are doing nowadays. But
is that something you'd want to do?
I'm more interested in that, but I don't really necessarily need it, like, unless if I want to go really crazy budget and like, but I've never really had an idea that's really like, oh, I really need to do that. There's always ways to make it work on the budget I have. So I just kind of like to keep it, with the group of people I know, and with my, I have management, but that's like it, I don't really try to have more cooks in the kitchen right now.
What's the most expensive part of self-funding your own tour?
Oh, the tour. Tours are expensive. I mean, the van's expensive. Like the travel. Like I'm pretty sure. I mean, I don't know if I'm supposed to say budget or like how much I spent on the last tour, but I think I spent, with all the costs like estimated, like around like $80K and I was in a van. Like I was in like a transit van, but yeah.
That's the van, hotels, paying your musicians.
Yeah. Merch, probably. I don't know. Something around that. Like, it's expensive to go, and that's for like a little over a month tour. And, and that's like, like that's not like, so doing a bus tour, which I've done once, or I've done it on Warped Tour, and I did it on, but I didn't have to pay for the Warped Tour one. But we did it I had a collab channel called My Digital Escape, and we did a tour, and that one was a bus tour. So that was expensive as well. But yeah, touring is expensive. I think I probably break even usually.
So the point is to go out and just meet the people.
Yeah, I think it's also to build like your it's build experience. And I think for me, what I really felt like, okay, like he is performing to crowds, like he's growing. Like I started jumping in the crowd a little bit, obviously I'm a very emo, like fucking to myself dude, so
you are
a little bit. So like I'm not really bouncing around like crazy, but I got more comfortable, and I think that it would get to the point like the last song I would go in the crowd and like jump over the barricade, and like just like how I moved around, my stage presence, just figuring out what I felt was cool. Falling on the ground, I like to do. I like to just pretty much pretend I'm drunk. And sometimes maybe I'll have a drink before, and that would help. But yeah, and then just like vocal ability and everything, just learning what works. Yeah, and I think it just builds like I'm not just like doing the YouTube thing, I guess. But I like doing the YouTube thing. I think that's like something that people need to get the fuck over with artists and stuff, because like so many artists started doing like Twitch and stuff, especially during COVID. It's like, just do it all, whatever. I don't know.
Wasn't Panic doing Twitch?
Yeah, Brandon Urie was doing Twitch all the time. Yeah,
Mark Hoppus.
Yeah,
Blank.
Mark's done it. Yeah, I know like Craig Mabbitt from Escape the Fate does it. A lot of artists were doing it. Even like actors do Twitch. Like I see like Jason Mewes from like Kevin Smith and all those guys, Jay and Silent Bob. But yeah, there's a lot of people that do like different types of social media. Like everyone does like TikTok and stuff too, and it's like, I don't know. If your shit's good, it's good. Even if it's one song or one video, like you give that credit, and you can hate everything else or whatever. So I don't really like when people discredit the whole YouTuber doing music kind of thing. But I get where they're coming from though.
You brought up before your song on TikTok. How do those, when people make videos to your song, how does that affect you directly? Like
how does that make the song grow? Or...
Yeah, does that just draw traffic to Spotify?
I have no idea. I didn't really analyze it too much. Like, but like Zombie, that song got 28,000 videos made, which is pretty good on TikTok. Like,
that's a lot.
And I wasn't pushing for that. Like, I'm not somebody that's like trying to, like, I will occasionally do a video with my songs, but I'm not trying to be like make a trend. I don't know how to do that. And but no, it made that. I mean, that song's my biggest one, so I think it did really well. I think it helped get the plays up, and then my other song, Vampire, like that one got like 12,000 videos made to it or whatever, and that one also did really well. I think it's at like 6 million plays or something. So I think it does work. Like if I was somebody that really got it down, like I've seen like Alex Warren or whatever, like he does
He's
it
a
really
master.
He's so good at it, and now I remember like looking at him like 2 years ago or so, like he was doing well and he was very much known as a content creator. Now he's like massive on Spotify.
He was playing with Ed Sheeran at Coachella.
Yeah, I think he gets like 15 million plays a month or something. Like it's incredible. Like and he's good. Like he keeps it going. Like Swaco also, like he was really great with like TikTok content. And yeah, it works. It really works.
Alex Warren's at 37 million.
That's what I thought. I didn't want to overshoot it. 37 million. Great. Good job, dude.
That's insane.
Yeah. We both make dead parents jokes. We're
Keep
both in
coming.
that circle. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's cool. I don't know. I just kind of hope that it just happens naturally, I guess.
Right.
So I don't know. I don't know how to do anything. But with the song with Swaco, we did make a bunch of TikToks that are really funny. And Instagram reels that will hopefully push the song, and we'll see how it does. You know, I think the song is great. I think the video is really cool, and I think the TikTok videos are really good. So I hope that this is my first time like ever doing anything that's like trying to push a song like that. So
yeah, once the song comes out, do you try and direct people over to it in your YouTube videos?
yeah, a little bit, but I'm really bad at. There's just so much to promote. It's like. There's
tour.
merch, yeah, it's just always something. So like I get like, or I'll do like a YouTube's thing, like there's just so much, so I'm like, you can only like really promote one thing at a time, it feels like, for video. So
I mean, this thing is freaking sick.
yeah, it's cute, it's cool. Like I think they did a pretty good job on it. I like the box art a lot. And then I have like 4 plushies now from them. I did like a werewolf, I did a zombie, I did regular, and then I did a Valentine's Day one. So yeah, I think we've done enough plushies for now.
We need a life-size
cardboard cutout.
Yeah.
Actually, I had one of those. I bit the head of it and then I threw it away.
I was going to say stuffed animal. Like a whole body pillow, Johnnie Guilbert.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, I don't know why anyone.
I think
someone wrote that.
I think you would buy it, so maybe I'll do it.
Maybe. I'm sure there's a bunch of people out there who are gonna.
Yeah.
How often do you think about Fred Figglehorn?
I pretty often.
So do I.
I just saw Lucas's like channel pop up again yesterday, and he was, you know, he does really good videos like as like not Fred.
Yeah. He really separated
him and his brother
himself.
are really good at like, I like their traveling and food videos, so yeah, I think about Fred pretty often.
So do
I think about a lot of OG YouTubers though. I think about, well, Fred for me, he was so good. Like he was one of the first to really get in like Hot Topic, like with his t-shirts, and then he also, you know, had his movies, but he also had his own TV shows. He had his appearance on like iCarly and stuff. So he's really done a lot.
He paved the way.
Yeah, he really did a lot of really cool things before people were doing those type of things in the YouTube space. So, yeah, I give him a lot of credit. I mean, there's a lot of like Smosh as well. Like all these guys, like if you really like, if you were there as well, like watching it, there's so much they did, and yeah, I give a lot of credit to that, and I just find it really interesting. So. And I find it really interesting to see where their careers have gone, you know, like what they're doing now and stuff. So I always think about, you know, those type of people.
What do you think of YouTube in today's climate?
It's very different. Very different. It's a lot less personality based.
But you, Jake, and Tara keep it going.
It does feel like that is like, there's like the triplets as well. There's
the Sternio.
Yeah, Sterniolo triplets. I think that's how you say it.
Mm-hmm.
They're very nice. I still struggle with saying their last name, but they're very nice. They're killing it. Yeah, I mean the Sam and Colby are kind of in that realm, and Larry is also, I think, and yeah, there's a handful of people, but it's not like that used to be YouTube. That used to be pretty much it, was that type of like closeness you felt with the creator.
This is me and this is my life.
Yeah, a lot of it now is very like, I mean, even for myself though, I mean, I watch pretty much like podcasts and like people like looking for vintage toys. So like literally just going to like thrift stores or like comic stores and like looking at toys and
that's
movies.
so funny.
Yeah, I'm a fucking nerd. But I don't really watch YouTube that much anymore. I used to. It used to be my whole life. Not as much though now.
Do you scroll through TikTok a lot more?
I do kind of, but then I just see someone shitting on me. No, I'm just kidding. Like this guy fucking sold out. This guy fell off now. I mean, I do see that a lot. Thank you guys.
Thanks for talking about me.
No, honestly. But no, I mean, I do look at TikTok, but I don't have any like connection to any of it. It's very like, it's just brain rot. Like me going on the app is just me not thinking and clicking on it and then being like, how the fuck did I get here? So it's not really thought out. Lately, I haven't been really using social media that much. I've been really like away from it, which I've never done before, but I just watch TV now and movies, and I like it a lot more because, or I watch stuff that has nothing to do with me for the most part because, like I used to be so invested in like YouTuber drama and shit, like watching those type of videos. I don't really care anymore, like at all. And I know I've heard a lot of people say that. I genuinely think I'm at that place where I just like, I'll like, obviously if something crazy happens, I'll like look at it because how could I not? But I'm not like invested with my care with
I think because there's so much drama, because I'm the same way.
It's just like,
Somebody new did something else crazier the next day.
Yeah, and it would have to be something I'm really fascinated about for me to actually want to sit down and watch something about it now, you know? Yeah, and it's just, I don't know. I've had enough of that, honestly. So,
What'd you think of WrestleMania?
Yeah.
Crazy, right?
I don't know. What is that a genuine question? I don't know anything about WrestleMania. What
Cena
happened?
won. Logan Paul won.
Oh, yeah, I'm not touched. I gave up on looking into Logan Paul and Cena. I don't think I ever looked into Fred's dad, John Cena. No, I didn't know that happened. But I mean, Logan Paul, yeah, he took over that wrestle shit. He has toys. He has Prime is everywhere. I can't escape it. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like Prime.
Really?
Yeah, I just don't like it. I like Gatorade more.
Oh, I don't mind Prime. I
I think it's because it's coconut in there. I don't like coconut.
Where are you mukbanging these days?
I like just like fast food places. I was just looking yesterday because I realized it was Easter and 420.
Jack in the Box.
I was just looking at Jack in the Box because they have this Nashville hot chicken tenders which are new. So I probably should try those. But I was trying to find like weed ones, like, you know, like last year Wingstop had like some like flavor for 420, but this year they didn't.
What was the flavor?
I don't remember. I had it though. I don't remember. I'd have to figure that out. Well, I also like at one point, or like 2 years ago or so, like Jake and I did a video on 420 where we had the Jack in the Box Snoop Dogg meal, but we did it while we were high, and we went in public, and I had such a panic attack. And the video got demonetized because you can't do high videos on YouTube, I guess, but I love doing those videos. They're so fun. I wish I could do videos on shrooms. Like, I wish I could do like that type of content so bad, but all YouTube allows right now is drinking. Sucks.
We need the Jake and Johnny era back.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe one day.
Do you miss it?
Yeah, I don't really feel like it's that gone.
Oh, no.
I don't really feel like it's that gone, to be honest.
I don't know. I'm thinking about it every day, and it's just such a bummer that you guys broke up.
Yeah.
You're beefing.
Yeah, people do think we're beefing.
You guys hate each other.
No. What should I feed into it? Yeah, we hate each other.
Oh my god, it's so upsetting.
Yeah, I know. I can't sleep.
You too?
No, I can't sleep at all.
Was it awkward when you guys all did that video for Tara the other day? It must have been so sad.
Yeah, it was tough because like the beef was so strong. But
yeah, it was like really awkward.
Tara was the middleman in that group.
She had to calm you guys down.
Yeah, there was a couple times we had to turn off the camera because we were just like. The problem is people are going to genuinely believe this.
Especially with the way that I'm going to edit it.
I could say it so sarcastically and dumb, and people will still like be like, yeah, they fucking hate each other. Yeah.
I know it.
His girlfriend tore them apart.
I called it.
No, we're good. We're good. You know, things will thrive. I promise you. I think this year is going to be very good. It is going well. Things are just not out.
Will you ever do a house tour?
I want to. I'm just scared of people finding where I live, but I want to. Like, I have really cool stuff I want to show, and the house is pretty. It's it's a good size for what we need, and yeah, I would love to. I just don't want people to be, but I also like understand want it to be just your space kind of as well. But I like house tours. I think they're really fun. So we'll see.
Yeah, I want to see what your taste is.
Yeah, I mean, no matter what. I'll do a room tour of my office room when it's fully set up, and you know, maybe a couple like where my nerdy stuff is. I'll always show that stuff off. But like, yeah, I don't know about like a full on house tour. I would like to, but I'm scared of people.
Like once you really settle in, you get your ice bath and your sauna.
Yeah, my ice bath. Yeah.
I want to see those.
Yeah, ice baths suck.
Have you done it?
I did one recently for a video.
What'd you think?
I handled it well. I handled it pretty well. I was almost in there for like a minute.
I don't even think I did 15 seconds.
Oh, really? I just like turned it off, and it did. When I got out, I was numb, and that scared me.
Yeah, it's just like a lot.
Yeah.
There's no reward.
It makes you feel alive.
I guess.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. You got me thinking about food now too. I don't know. I like to eat. Yeah, it's a big part of my content nowadays.
I just got these like half-pound brownies sent to me.
Mm-hmm.
They look insane.
Are you like somebody that's like into like crumble cookie and all that stuff, or are you kind of?
I do it, but I'm not
that into crumble cookie. Like I like to try them.
They did have 2 really good ones this week, and they were good. I don't know. They normally have like 1 or 2 bangers.
Yeah.
And then the rest are like subpar.
I just like I like the idea. They're big cookies. It takes me forever to finish, and I just need a bite. I don't need that much.
What grinds my gears is the fact that there's so much sugar in it. So obviously it's going to be good.
Yeah.
Like you can't just throw sugar in something and it not be good.
I just don't even look at that stuff currently. I'm just like I'm kind of an asshole in that way. I just kind of, but I don't really I don't have the sweet tooth like that.
You're a savory guy?
Yeah, but I have been eating a lot of chocolate lately. Which I've never done, but lately I've been like really enjoying chocolate, and I'm like, why?
Easter bunnies?
Yeah, well, I did. Yeah, I just did that Easter video. I ate a lot of Easter snacks. That those videos are hard because you eat so much junk food at once. It's hard. I don't know how Rent and Link do it and stuff. They do so many videos and they're always eating like so much like crazy food. But they do it, so if they do it, I gotta do it.
You have to.
Yeah.
I have these really good chocolate cigars upstairs from Italy.
Oh, wow.
Would you want one?
What, they're just regular chocolate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a dense outside, and then the inside is like a chocolate nougat.
Do they like, can you like blow into it and the smoke will come out? Like,
no.
I'm pretty sure I've seen something like that, like with chalk ones or something, chalk cigars, or I don't know. Maybe I'm lying.
You could be.
Yeah. I could just say anything and you'll probably just go with it too.
You're totally right.
Yeah. I never thought about that. I could totally just be bullshitting. Yeah. So I'm going to Mars tomorrow.
Really?
Yeah. Katy Perry did it. So, well, she went to outer space. I'm one-upping her.
That was a really funny
Why?
thing.
Yeah. Why?
Especially with the daisy. Like, why'd you bring a flower?
She brought a flower?
Yeah, she brought a flower and she's like holding it in front of the camera.
Oh, well, that's good.
but like, you're up in space. You should be looking out the window.
Yeah, I should open the window. It's probably really like tiring being in there.
Probably.
I'm just kidding, Katie. We don't want you to open the window. I'm glad you did not.
Would you ever, if an opportunity ever came out for you to go on a submarine, would you do it?
Ugh, gross. Fuck no.
Why?
I hate, that's so like tight and shitty, and I did a whole video on the submersive one that blew up. Like, I don't want to be a part of that. That shit is not a vibe.
What if Grace wanted to do it?
She wouldn't.
What if Sam and Colby wanted to do it?
They can do it. I don't fucking. What are there ghosts down there? They're gonna go find?
Maybe. Yeah. What?
There might be, quite honestly, in the ocean. Like
a ghost ship.
Ugh. Yeah. That honestly, they haven't done that. They should maybe consider it, but it'd be really hard to film. But it is a cool idea.
That's a really good idea.
That is a really cool idea. I don't want to do that one. That's hard.
Well, it's kind of rude for them to take your idea and not bring you on it.
So no, I think there's there's some things that are just not meant to be for me.
No, it seems like this is like the idea.
All right, I'll do it. I genuinely don't think I could do that. No.
A submarine seems terrifying.
Yeah, like it really does. I don't like water. Like I don't like going underwater like that deep. I just don't need to do that.
Did you see the whale that got stuck in Long Beach a couple months ago?
No, is it okay?
No, I drove down and ended up dying that day.
Oh.
Yeah. Shamu.
Yeah, rest in peace. Oh, well.
That's good.
Sorry, I'm on my dad jokes.
Do you ever go to Six Flags?
I did a pop sound. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I've been there. I mean, I probably like last year I went. I went for my birthday. With Jake and Barry, who's my camera guy, and my friend Damon.
I miss you and Jake together. Do
Yeah.
you think it'll ever go back together?
Maybe. It's gonna take a lot.
But are you a roller coaster guy?
Yeah. I go for the vibes.
Right.
I don't dislike roller coasters. I like Yeah, roller coasters are fine.
What's like your perfect day?
I don't know. Just chilling with my girlfriend, quite honestly, playing my guitar.
Eating spicy food?
Yeah, eating spicy food. Really, I like buffalo wings, so probably eating buffalo wings, and then probably going to a comic store, looking at toys, and mask and shit like that, and then like I guess like getting some like a dinner with my girlfriend, and maybe bowling.
Are you into memorabilia?
Yeah, I like memorabilia. I'm a nerd. I collect. Yeah.
You should start collecting like horror things.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Like signed horror Freddy Krueger.
I have a
mask.
couple. I don't like I have like something signed from like Art the Clown, like David Howard Thornton. I have like what's it called? Doug Bradley, who played Hellraiser. I have something signed by him, and Tom Savini, who did like all the makeup for Friday the 13th. I have signed, but I just don't really. I've got so much already of it. I'm kind of like, I think one of my cooler things is I have like a signed picture from Tony Hawk. That's cool.
That's
and like
really
Steve-O.
cool.
Yeah, Steve-O's cool, but Tony Hawk is like, video game guy.
Video game god.
Yeah, Tony Hawk's underground.
Terrifier was supposed to come here.
Oh, David?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, that'd be great. Where is he?
I don't know. I need to email him again.
You just call him Terrifier. The whole franchise of Terrifier was supposed to be right here.
I was gonna have everybody, cast, crew.
That would be a lot to be in this room.
It was gonna be a lot.
That'd be great though. I'd love to see that. I love the guests that you have on. Like it's incredible, all the voice actors, and you do such diverse. Then you'll have like musicians and some nostalgic musicians, some like newer musicians. It's just like all this like variety.
Guess who's coming tomorrow?
Not me. Who's coming tomorrow?
It is you.
Ah, shit. I'm back. Oh, he's showing me something. I love it. Oh, this is Gym Class Heroes. Yeah, Travi.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would assume it was Travi unless it was somebody else in the band that I wouldn't know the name of.
Actually, the ghostwriter of song 14.
Who is it?
Tom Cruise.
Oh, you're bullshitting.
I am bullshitting.
Oh, I gave that way too much time. Because I was thinking there probably is like a Patrick Stump, ghostwriter on there or something. Like they were all like part of that same realm, or like William Beckett or something. Like, but yeah.
Yeah, they had so many number ones.
Oh yeah, they're so good. Yeah, they really had a cool element to them. I mean, like the first song I really heard from Bruno Mars was "Billionaire," and Travi's on that.
I think that's the song that put Bruno on the map.
Yeah, I think so.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What record label were you really into back in the day?
Fueled by Ramen.
All of their stuff.
Fueled by
Panic.
Ramen. Yeah, Fueled by Ramen, and then
Did you like Cobra Starship?
yeah, Cobra's great. Yeah, they're super cool. I haven't seen them live yet though, but they're playing Warped Tour, so I have to see them. I was supposed to do Snakes on a Plane for the emo night 10-year with Gabe and Cobra, but I was really sick during that time, so we just played a little DJ set, and yeah, but that'd be cool. I like Cobra. They're sick. Yeah.
Did you like Hopeless?
Hopeless? Oh,
Yeah.
records? Yeah. I mean, yeah, it just depends on the artist. Like, I don't know. I mean, like, I think Fueled By was the only one that I really felt like an aura around when I was younger. Like, it was like, I don't know it was probably just because of Panic, honestly. I mean, they had Panic, they had Paramore, they had Fall Out Boy. They had like all these really like high hitter bands.
Hey
So,
Monday.
Hey Monday, that's, yeah. Cassidy Pope, yeah. She's doing like still, did they bring back Hey Monday? I don't know.
I think they did for a couple songs.
Okay. Yeah, I think they're playing some shows and stuff still, but yeah. Nostalgic.
I was like the record label auras always got me. So Hopeless, Victory
Yeah,
Records,
there's like Sumerian, there's Epitaph.
Epitaph always had me.
Yeah, who else?
Fearless,
Fearless is another one, yeah.
because they had Mayday Parade.
Yeah, I love Mayday Parade. They're great.
Their new album.
You just had
came out.
Derek on. I was watching that yesterday.
Really?
I was rewatching. I watched some of it before that, but then I rewatched some of it because it's it's a podcast, so I could just come back every now and then. But yeah.
That day was really funny because I asked my wife to not tell me like sad news anymore because she would always break sad news. And during that interview, I see her like kind of like twitching. I'm like, okay. So me and Derek finished the interview, and I go over. She's like, that was great. I'm like, thank you. She's like, I know you asked me not to tell you like crazy things anymore because there's so much happening in the world.
Yeah.
I'm like, what happened? She's like, Trump just got shot.
Oh my God, it was that day.
Yeah.
God, you see, that's another thing with life that I'm just like, oh yeah, that did happen.
It was just like nonstop, like news after news after news.
Life just keeps on happening. It just keeps on going.
Yeah.
That was a stressful time.
It was a crazy day.
I feel like time does not stop being stressful, but yeah, that was Twitter was very entertaining that day.
Do you like being a homeowner?
It's very expensive. It's like a lot. There's always something to fix. Like I just had to unclog my freaking drain in my shower. It was like I had to get one of those fucking electric ones. I go. I was like, damn, I'm feeling like I'm kind of like adulting here.
You are adulting hard.
Yeah, I'm doing some stuff. But yeah, I mean, I just love decorating. I love that the dog has a yard. I love. Yeah, I just love that stuff.
Was that something you wanted to do this year? Buy a house?
Yeah, I mean, like, I think it was getting to the point, like, I mean, even Jake was telling me, like, it's a good investment. I should be doing that. Like, he told me that probably, I mean, when we first lived together, in the first house that we lived in, I don't want to give away places, but, yeah, the first house we lived, like, he was bringing up, like, oh, you should invest into a home or whatever, because he's, has a home. And then I moved in with him, and then, yeah, and then I, eventually, when I moved out, it was time for me to get a home, I guess. But it's expensive and complicated, but it's done. So, I don't know. It's nice.
It's a lot of stress.
It is a lot of stress. But I think it's cool. And I honestly, like, even if I don't live there forever, like, there's so many things you could, like, rent it, or you could, like, upgrade it and then, like, sell it or something. Like, I don't know. I like the idea of, like, no matter what, if I upgrade it, it's just gonna, one, it makes it more valuable because it'll be better, I would assume. But also, it's just like looks nicer. It's like Sims. You're just kind of upgrading.
Right.
The only thing that sucks is it costs money. So,
right.
But that's okay. You take your time with it.
Did you look at a lot of other houses?
Honestly, not that many, because I really wanted to be like around Jake. So I kind of like looked in the quarters of that area.
I just picture you guys being next door neighbors.
We're side by side. Practically.
Yeah, I built an ADU.
It's actually it's in the backyard. No, I looked at like probably in person like only like 2, but I only, yeah, I mean, I was pretty set on this one, so I'm happy we got it.
Was there a bidding war or anything?
No.
You just got it.
I got it, and I don't know, just had to do all the business stuff to get it, but yeah, it was, yeah, and then I had to wait for like 30 days to like start moving in. But yeah, it was no, it wasn't that, like, I don't think there was a bidding war.
Did you have a favorite time living with Jake?
Like in general of our like living together, yeah, I feel like, I mean, there's so many good times. Like, we haven't really, I feel like we've done so much stupid shit, like even just chilling together, like even like when Carrington and all of us were living together, like we'd just watch movies sometimes and stuff like that. It was just good vibes. I mean, there's also so many sprinkles of like little moments that were so like iconic to us, or like felt really good, that we're just in like a random day. But yeah, I mean, I guess, I don't know, probably stuff I couldn't say on stream, or not on stream, on video, because it's like little things like that.
Where do you see yourself living in California for a while?
I didn't. I was almost considering like not living in California, because I was like, this place is stressful, and I'm just like, I don't know if I want to be around all of it. But then now, like, with the headspace I have, I'm like, especially now that I have a home here, it's kind of like, okay, I can be here. It's fine. Like, there's a lot of benefits to being in California. Like, it's, since I've been here for so long now, it's been like, I've kind of built my ground here.
Do you want little Johnnies?
Maybe sometimes I think about it. Yeah. I feel like I'm I feel like I'm the most open to, out of like my group of friends that I know of, like, to have little Johnnies, little Johns.
That'd be so cool.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like a different aspect of life though, because then you're just like, that's just a lot to take on. And so
3 little emos running around.
I don't know if they'd be emo, quite honestly. They'd be blonde, probably.
Yeah,
I'm blonde, so.
You're naturally blonde?
Yeah, it sucks. It's so annoying. I have to dye my hair all the time, and if I don't, it looks like I'm balding.
Because then your roots are sticking out.
Yeah, it sucks.
Do you ever have days off where, like, no makeup or anything?
Yeah, all the time. I do that more now than, like, ever. I hardly wear makeup usually now, unless if I'm, like, going
on camera.
out. Yeah, on camera sometimes, but also like for my live channel and stuff, like I don't, like, I'll stream without makeup on all the time and stuff. Like I started wearing like blue jeans, like skinny jeans still, and like people are like, he's not emo anymore, and I'm like, or like thinking that my girlfriend made me buy them. I just wanted to wear them, and then I started wearing them. I was like, oh, this looks fucking cool. Like I don't know. Like I started like I'm trying to adventure more with my style. Especially when I was looking for outfits at Coachella. So I got some flared jeans and stuff. But yeah, I would be open to. I don't know. I mean, like I'm not like against like having a kid someday. I would be open to it. I just want to make sure I'm like financially stable and able to do my best for the child, you know. Yeah. But the world is scary, and that's like a hard thing to accept.
If Jake doesn't want to be a godfather, I'm always happy.
Jake's the godfather, and he has like a cigar in his mouth.
Little Johnny.
Oh, kid. I don't even know. I can't do a voice. You were doing a much better godfather voice than whatever the fuck that was.
So when do we have the new song coming out with Swaco?
I was just talking to my people. I'm just like waiting on it to get colored, so I don't fully know. But ideally we want to release it May 2nd because that's when I'm playing my first show for the run I'm doing, the little run. But if not, like May 9th, I think. So somewhere around there.
Hell yeah.
Very, very soon. Yeah.
It's going to be linked down below when it comes out.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And I'm getting my wisdom teeth removed in like 3 days or something. I have one more wisdom tooth that I need to get removed. So I'm going to film that. That's going to be fun.
That'll be really good. Johnny after the dentist.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to be high as fuck.
I had all 4 of mine taken out at the same time.
I had 2 of them removed, and I only have 3. I had 2 of them removed on the top. They didn't even like make me have laughing gas or whatever, and I was really bummed. Yeah, they just gave me like 8 shots in the mouth, so my mouth was numb, but I felt them tugging it out, and they removed it, and then I just went to the dentist recently, and it was funny because the dentist person like literally said that I looked like Swaco, and then I was like, oh, I'm doing a song with him, but yeah, I have one that's like pushing against my tooth that's like under here, so I'm getting that removed. And I was like, can you guys get me really high because the last person didn't, and I really want to make a YouTube video off it, and then I can use that as a tax write-off. So yeah, so I'm gonna do that.
Double whammy.
I'm just scared of what I'll say and be like. I just hope like I don't know. I don't know what I could say, and that's what scares me. Like, what if I'm a piece of shit? I don't know. I'll probably be fine.
Fighting
what if I have
everybody?
an anxiety attack? Oh. Yeah. Anyways.
Well, thank you so much for coming by.
Yeah, thank you. I'm sorry that my rambles were crazy.
No, this is great.
All right.
All right.
Toodles.
Adios. That was great.
Awesome.